A lot of the gangs...
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, Edward, my man. I need to have a chat with you at some point soon.
All right, I'm ready. Just driving around looking for you guys.
Who else is here right now? I know Mike is here. All right, just me, Mike, and Edward.
Heck yeah.
Edward, I'm gonna go ahead and ping you. What's your number? New subscriber code.
257.
All right, I'm gonna ping you one sec. Rains thunder, my man.
All right, I'm on my way.
6 motherfucker. What up, Edward? Welcome to, I was going to say welcome to Edward Row, but welcome to Misfit
Row?
Misfit
All right.
Row. It's Misfit Row.
I like Edward Rowe.
Oh, shit. Did they already tell you about all this?
Clutch told me a little bit about the Doug got a house down here, but other than that, no, not really.
So we own, this is Doug's place. Right there, this building. It's actually going to be Doug's Drugs.
This
like,
one?
yeah, it kind of looks like a drug house.
Oh, this one. All right.
Yeah, this one. We also own this one right here, which is Monk's.
Okay.
And this one right here is Hutch's.
All right.
Tommy has a pink one a little bit up further, which is right behind the Aztecas.
All right.
And you, my friend, I'm going to need you to...
Me?
Yes, I'm going to need you to buy this little blue one right here. And
Oh, shit. Okay.
And the thing is what we're going to do, because since you're in the business gang side of things, we're actually made a big connection with a group called The Collective. Now,
The what?
They're called The Collective.
Okay.
These are hard-working, very loyal motherfuckers. They've already supplied
right.
us with over 100 Oxy and 30-something
Jesus,
Pixie
okay.
sticks in 2 days.
All right. All right.
So, they're looking for a place for a stash house. Now, I told them if they can continue to provide us with this type of stuff at this volume, I can get them a stash house. We're going to pay for it. It's going to be under your name since you're going to be squeaky clean. And we're going to give
right.
them some keys so that you can use the stash house because you'll never be raided.
All right.
In return, they are going to keep supplying us with the stuff that we need so that we can keep making moves on the street. Now, here's
All
the
right.
big thing. As of right now, I'm collecting a whole fuck ton of Oxy. I've got like 360 of them right now. I want to get
What
up
the-
to 500 plus. Then I'm going to go to your boss, Nino, and I'm going to see what he's all about. And I'm going to ask
right.
him. I'm going to ask him if he's in the market for some pills, right? I'm going to see if he needs anybody that can supply large quantities. And I didn't want to go to him with just 100. I didn't want to go to him with just 50 or 200. I want to go with him with a lot, because if he bites on that and he says, okay, how many do you have? And I don't say a large number and can provide it right up front, then I think he's not going to take me serious.
All right. All right.
So that's my plan right now. Also, there was a big gang meeting yesterday. They grouped up on us heavy, and they basically said they don't want us down in the South, yada, yada, yada. But then some leader said it was cool. And then yesterday, the Collective, they were talking to the family, and the family doesn't know the Collective work with us. And they basically said it was shoot on sight. So, but then again, last night, none of the green shot me, none of the purple shot me, so I really don't know what's going on. I got to talk to Speedy and figure out what's happening. But we ruffled a lot of feathers, bro. You should have saw it. Every gang in the Southside did some weird shit. But I don't want to rehash it all. Just know it was pathetic. It didn't work, and we ain't going anywhere.
Well, if you hurry down to prison, you might catch up with Speedy.
Oh. He's in
He
prison?
just got arrested like up the street. I was driving down here like 10 minutes ago, and he got chased by the whole SBSO.
All right. Well, let me see if there's a real estate agent available.
How much are these places?
50,000, but it's only 25,000 down.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah. So I'll get you the money for that. That's no problem. That way
I have the money.
Oh, you have that much?
Yeah. I was still saving up for the house on the hills. I have 60K right now, and I'm still waiting for like 30K getting paid out from Gluckenbell.
Well, I mean, if you want to be a major help to us, man, that would be huge. I sold my Lambo and everything to buy up these 5 houses. Well,
I can pay for it.
You're the
It's
fucking
gonna
man.
be my house. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, it is. And that's the thing. The collective, at any point, they stop producing us with that stuff, then we take their shit right out of the house and kick them out. That's pretty much it. If they want to stop, then they stop. But I have full faith in them that, they're going to be a very big ally for us. And I think that this is a great move for us. Plus, the fact that we're down in the South now, the business gang is up in Vinewood, which makes even more sense. That way we're really not like mixing and mingling, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that has legit stuff is all going to be up in the hills. Any of us that are gangbanging, which we do on the regular, we're going to be down here where we belong.
All right.
So what do you think?
It's all right with me. I can have 2 houses, I think, so I can still get the one in Vinewood.
Yep.
And have this one on the side. That's all right.
Absolutely. That was the plan. Fantastic. Well, let me see if there's any real estate agents.
So I guess that's why the jungle is gone from the Canadian embassy.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what the hell happened. Doug was complaining that someone took like a few seats, which I wasn't sure about because I saw 750, and when I came back and it was more than that. But he said he had more than 800.
Well,
but I never saw 800 myself. So
I didn't see
sure.
8. I think he's got so much weed, he's losing count. If I'm going to be real with you.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
Probably.
you should see that fucking Doug's drugs in there, bro. It's a goddamn rainforest.
Yeah, that was the embassy earlier too, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yep.
And he got really upset that someone stole like a couple seats, and I was like, "No one stole seats."
He's just losing count.
When I left the city, I checked. It was like 757 or something. And the next time I got into the city, he had 780, and then he said there were over 800. I'm missing a few. If I took them,
I think he's been smoking a lot of weed lately, and it's his memory is getting a little.
Well, if I have 780 female seats, I'm not too worried about losing a few. But I would understand it if someone took the male ones, because he only has 6 male ones.
Yeah, the male ones you got to protect at all costs.
Yeah.
So, that's basically what it is Doug's going to grow all the weed, and we're going to start pushing it on the streets and selling it off in bulk. Also, I think the weed game is going to explode again here sooner than later. And
really?
And I think, well, you hear about all those trap houses down here in the South. Now,
No, I haven't.
There's only certain things that are going to be able to roll down in that. And
What's
if we're
a
down,
trap house?
if you look on your map, on your GPS here, you're going to see right above us, just a little bit from where we're at, you're going to see a thing called a friendly little shop. You see that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Well, nobody really knows what that's going to be all about. Now, Ghost told me that, they're basically going to be trap houses, and there's going to be some gang activity that's going to be happening, and people are going to be able to hold those down. Now, the only gang activity that goes down here is selling drugs and weapons. So if drugs and weed is going to be part of these houses, Doug is going to be a very, very important and rich motherfucker, because he is going to make a killing. And what the other gangs don't know is that Doug is our, businessman underneath the scenes that is going to be basically bringing huge value to the Southside and making all these motherfuckers money. But I don't want to tell them all what we plan on doing. I don't want to tell them all what we bring, so to speak, to the table, because it's going to give away all of our cards. If people don't want us to have all that shit, next thing you know it, they're going to try and get inside and rob all Doug's shit. I'm not about to lay all of our cards out on the table.
All right. Makes sense, yeah.
So, yeah, basically, you going to be in the city for a while today?
I'm gonna be in the city for a while the next 2 weeks.
Fantastic, because Milton gets into the city around 3 p.m. Eastern, and he knows that we're going to buy this house. It's just a matter of meeting up with him, and you're gonna have to tell him that obviously you with our crew. Don't say any gang related stuff, but say, hey, you know what? OTT told me to come pick this house up, and blah blah blah. This is what I want.
Yeah, I'll talk to Milton. He's a good friend of mine.
All right, cool.
He, as far as I'm concerned, he has no idea what I'm doing.
Great. Yeah.
What's going on?
We're just down here beside Doug's Drugs.
Oh, I'll see you in a second.
So he has no idea what I'm doing.
Doug?
At least I don't think he does.
Oh, Milton. Yeah.
Yeah, Milton.
Yeah, it's all good. They know we own up all these houses now. For fuck's sakes, Payne and Milton sold them to us.
Yeah, I told Annabelle that I was out of the Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
And she apparently has been telling everyone that.
Well, here's the thing.
I got an offer to join the Koreans.
Oh my god.
But well, the Koreans are never around anyways.
Well, you a misfit anyway, so it don't really fucking matter.
But if you ever want to get internal intel about Koreans, hit me up. I'm gonna join them.
There you
go. I like the way you think. We might have to go down that avenue one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Right now, we're going to be holding down the South,
good, man.
and this is going to be a fight for the ages.
Yeah, that's why I'm braced up against the wall.
I see that.
All right.
So how's it going otherwise, though? Doing good?
Yeah.
Everyone great? Nice.
I had a great two days out of the city, and now I'm back.
Nice.
Well,
I've got shit for luck for jobs. So, if you don't mind, if I could once in a while tag along on, not a kill somebody and shoot him in the head type of thing, but like a bank or something like that. I'm in for that still.
I'm still looking actually to see if the jewelry store's available. I've been looking.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go check that right now, and I'll be on the radio, and I'll let you know what's up.
All right.
Should I check my logs just to see how many trucks you did?
Hey, what up?
Yeah, what's good?
Oh, just chilling.
All right.
What's good with
see
you?
Your tweet.
Yeah.
It's the same, though.
Cool.
We just chilling, too.
Great shit, man. Good stuff. Nice to see you guys out doing your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your tweet.
Oh, yeah, that has nothing to do with what you think it has to do with. I'm speaking to the business side of things right now. Oh, what the fuck?
For the car, man.
No, that's the home.
All right. Yeah, you know what, OTT?
Yeah, what's up?
So last night, I'd rather, when it comes to a discussion, I'd rather have a discussion with your peoples and our peoples. So that's why last night I didn't really speak up too much.
I mean,
it
would have been nice for you to speak up when Flippy was running his mouth thinking that I don't know anything when we had already discussed, what we discussed, I tried to work with you, and I'm still willing to do that. I even said, if you could get us a bunch of houses up there, we would do a straight-up trade, and maybe we could work something out,
No, dog, I ain't no real estate. That's not my, I dig what you're trying to get out there, but, that's not how we do things.
Okay. All right. I mean, sometimes we got to get out of our comfort zone, right? So that we can make it all work, even if it is temporarily.
Yeah.
Just know I'm not down here trying to purposely disrespect you guys. Just know that, man. And I know I can come off like a little defensive and arrogant at times, but you put yourself in my position when you're getting circled by 20 people and they're all telling you how bad of a person you are and you have no rights, and I'm giving facts about false flagging, and you got Speedy down here being a snitch and stuff like that, and people are just ignoring it.
Let me tell you something about Southside and wars. Everybody do dirty, alright? There is not no Southside gang that does things, how can I put it, correctly, alright? Everybody play dirty. So I'm gonna say that. You know, I feel like with the situation here, it's just gonna keep going in circles, back and forth. There's not really gonna be a, you know, like this discussion. We you know, it's just gonna be a lot of back and forth, and you got your opinions and we got our opinions.
Do we want to let these guys go? Because this is getting.
Dude.
All right, go on, motherfuckers. You've got enough fucking space. Drive. Jesus, fuck. Oh, my God. He's looking to get shot. Yep,
Oh,
that's it.
cool.
Keep going.
Cool.
Keep going.
So look, maybe, you know, maybe we can work something out.
I'd like that.
You know, we're gonna just have a couple of days, think of ideas, and see where we can go from there.
I agree. I just, you know, this whole respect thing, it keeps getting thrown back in my face all the time. And I felt like I was earning respect, and certain people would show it, like yourself, and then the disrespect came when you backstabbed us, and it's like, people keep throwing this respect thing around, but, you know, are they ever really going to give it to me? And that's why I was willing. That's why we did what we did on the street, so that we didn't do anything disrespectfully. And now people are saying they don't like the fact that I want to run the Aztecas out, but yet you guys were cool with it before we bought the houses. Speedy was cool with it. Greens was cool with it. And now that's like an argument that nobody's cool with us, you know, running out a gang out the Southside. And it's only because we bought houses. So, like, it just feels, and I don't want to come off like I'm bitching and complaining, but I feel like I'm not given the same level of consideration and treatment as what other people do. Now, I understand, like you said, wars can be dirty. People do things. I get that. You know, we're not a complete 100 saints ourselves. But at the same time, you know, when they're going to sit there and throw that shit in my face, like the whole, you know, you're not paying tax, when everybody knows, man, I've been one hell of a taxpayer, and McAfee's saying it's 2 pills per tsunami when it's really not. It just isn't. But
look, man, like I said, OTT, this, you know, this is just going to be a lot of back and forth, and he said this, she said this. You know, we need a solution to the problem.
Yes.
In a couple of days, hopefully, we can have an answer to the problem.
I agree.
All this stuff you're telling me now, dog. Honestly, I got no interest in it, because it's everybody got an argument, right?
I do. It's just like mine aren't heard. You know, everybody wants to tell me why they hate shit, but as soon as I, you know, do a rebuttal or stand up for myself, I'm the bad guy. Like, you know, I'm trying, like, conversations like this, man, this is what I enjoy. No one's yelling. No one's heated. This is how shit's done, because you're a leader and you know what's up. When the minions are out there and they want to act like they tough, they act like they leaders. You know, and some of them are tough. I'll give them that. But they want to act like leaders and they want to speak for the whole entire gang when the El Jefes are saying something different. It's ridiculous. You don't see any of the misfits speaking on my behalf ever. You don't see them going and making these deals. I speak for myself. I come down here. Y'all called me, and y'all put me on trial there, and I spoke the truth. I didn't lie. So I feel you. We need to come to a solution. I think we can come down to one, and if we don't, then, you know, it is what it is. Then we'll settle it on the streets like everybody else does down in the South. And I hope that it doesn't have to come down to that. But, hey, if I'm about this life now, I'm going to be about this life.
Yeah. Alright. So, you know, I got to be honest with you, dog. I don't really... me or any of the homies, we ain't come up with a solution or any ideas yet on how we can solve this problem. So, you know, we're going to need a couple of days.
Take your time. There's no rush. I mean, we living down here now, kid. We neighbors.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, this thing don't need to solve itself in 24 hours, 48 hours. I think this is going to be an ongoing trust thing between the both of us. I think we're going to come up with a solution, and it's just going to be a matter of both parties can hold down to their terms.
Yeah, straight up. And you guys were actually good to us, and it's actually me that fucked you guys over. So when it comes to the past, I kind of want to make that right myself.
I appreciate that.
Because sometimes you just gotta, correct the past, and that's what I'm trying to do, dog.
You want to know
so that's why
what I was planning on doing?
What was you planning on doing?
Well, I was actually going to get you a little bit of a gift, and I was kind of hoping that we could have done a trade for it. I think I had the ability, and possibly still do, to have something that could be very, very useful to you. In return, I know that Peanut's got a house up there. Maybe we could have done some sort of trade to work something out. Have you ever envisioned yourself being a tank owner?
Tank owner? What the fuck?
Have you ever thought about even the playing fields against the El Jefe himself?
Yeah. I mean, look, it's good that you got some ideas. We need to fucking think of some. We gotta come up with some ideas to this problem, because this problem is OTT. When it comes to the borders, we've been fighting for turf with the Lean Boys for 3-4 months, and nothing's really been done apart from it's an endless war. And I feel like
that is
if
true.
we get into the war with the Misfits, it's going to be the same. It's not really going to be a solution to the problem.
I agree.
And that's why, with all the bad shit that I've done to you in the past, and because it's probably going to be another endless war, I'm trying to think of a solution other than just, shooting you guys off.
I like that. I tried to extend a hand, and I even talked to my boys about this when we moved down here, because I knew a lot of it is about respect, and I told them, these houses, these trap houses, we were willing to just not touch them for an entire month and allow you guys to do what you guys do, because y'all been down here much longer than we just moved in. We're not trying to, we're trying to earn our place. And even Tommy had this discussion with me, and that's why we didn't go after the Azteca's turf, because he said, bro, we can't do that. You got to show some respect down here. And so we got to buy places that nobody owns. Now, it just turns out that, from what you're saying, this little part right here is actually Bala's territory. Now, we were not in the impression. That's why we bought it. That's why it was sold to us. We thought we were doing the right thing. And then I told my boys that we weren't going to touch anything out of respect until, we prove that we can be one of y'all down here, and that we abiding by the Southside rules. But when I said that to everybody, it just gets disregarded. So it makes me go, okay, well, maybe we start fighting for it. Maybe we show these guys, like, okay, then, if we're gonna extend a hand, and they're not gonna meet us halfway, or at least 25% of the way, then what am I trying for? It's like a hopeless thing.
I mean, when it comes to Matthew Payne, how the fuck does he decide when it comes to the territory? Who the fuck is he to decide if it's neutral or not? He don't live in the Southside.
That's true.
All he does is give a few keys over.
That's true, but he is the key holder, so ultimately he controls who lives in territory, and it's up to the streets to figure out who's running what shit. That's what that's all about. And
well, let me tell you this: the borders we've always claimed this as our turf. When there was a lot of house robbing going on, we would always patrol these houses, because these houses were the ones that people would hit the most. At the back of the canal, they would usually park the cars up at the back of the canal and rob these houses. So, when it comes to these discussions, I'm at the point now where results are required, because there's a lot of when it comes to this problem, it's a lot of discussions that just keep going in circles, and there's not really much results coming from them. So, you know, in a couple of days' time, hopefully we have a solution.
I agree, because the last thing I want to do is do what y'all and the Lean Boys are doing. An endless war that had purpose but no solutions, and ain't nobody, and I said that in the meeting. The Lean Boys ain't moving, man. You ain't moving.
No.
You know, and be honest, we ain't moving. I'm just going to keep it real with you. So it's just best we all get on the same level in terms of what's going to go down here. And as long as everybody's abiding by the Southside rules, you know, if other shit pops off on the side, then so be that. But in terms of, like, you know, territory, I agree. Let's figure something out and let's work it out. And if not, then you know what? It is what it is. And we'll deal with that when the time comes. But I am fully on the favor of continuing to help your boys out, being on good terms with you. And honestly, you know, you one of the motherfuckers down here that I got the most respect for, simply because you weathered the storm. I watched you get... I watched you go head up basically against almost every gang down here, and you didn't give up. You held that shit down. You earned...
OTT, stop sucking my dick.
I'm not sucking your dick, Cud, because you were still an asshole, and you fucking betrayed me heavy. You're still a prick, but at least you a prick that I can go ahead and talk to, and you a level-headed prick. So I'm not trying to suck no dick. I'm just giving respect. That's all that is, and y'all ask for it, and I'm showing it. That's all. You know, there's not much more I can say about that, man. So let's get on the same page. Let's do that, dude. I'm already working heavy with the Russians, man. There's a lot of shit that you don't know about on the main reason why we moved down here in the first place, and it has a lot to do with the Russians. You should really talk to Boris. And that's why I didn't want to say much inside the meeting, because I don't want to have to put all my shit down here. There are reasons why we're down here. You know what? And we want to live this. And like I said, we've been living this life, man. Honestly, we just haven't been living down here. That's just the reality. It just so happens that now we got real estate. But why don't you talk to Boris? If he's willing to tell you about our deal that we got with the Russians and what we're planning on doing and how we're helping them and how they're helping us, then maybe you'll get a little bit more insight. But I'm not about to spoil, you know, the Russians' plans and break that trust.
All right, dog. All right. Oh, all right. So, you know, feel like things have been quite heated the past couple of days. You know, maybe it's good if everybody in the cell can kind of chill a bit.
I feel you.
And then, yeah, when it comes to us, you know, we give it, I don't know, a day or two, and then we have another discussion.
All right. Sounds good, Big E. You guys stay safe.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
What up?
Hey.
You want to talk about it with a bunch of water in your hands?
A bunch of water in my hands.
I need help.
Okay. In the back?
Gather around. In here. I got water in my pockets. I can dispense it. I found out a better way to do it. Let me get rid of some water here for you.
Holy fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Doug.
What?
Doug, you are weed drunk, and I love it. You're going to be so fucking rich one day, bro.
I hope so. I hope so.
Well, good news is the Ballers ain't going to shoot at us. The Green's not shooting at us. We'll see what boat with the Vagos and then the Lean Boys. The Lean Boys is whatever. We'll shoot at them anyway.
Yep. Well, I didn't have a hard time last night at all.
Well, that's good.
I basically never have a hard time, but that's probably because of Annabelle.
Oh yeah, that helped.
I mean, I've literally told the gangs that, you know, we've got people within our crew that are not bangers. They stay completely out of the shit. They know what's up. You know, listen, you affiliated with the Misfits, you in a Misfit gang, but you know what? If they shoot you, they got the right to do it because you do roll with us. I mean, that's just the reality. But if you're not actually shooting at them and stuff, a lot of these gangsters and shit, they won't fuck with you.
Nah, I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm worth probably at least $2 million in ransom, I'm sure, but otherwise.
You might be here pretty soon, Doug.
Shit.
Holy fuck.
If someone gets in my window, I will be,
I still feel like there needs to be more, I wouldn't say rules, but like things that actually decides wars.
Mm-hmm. I mean, purpose.
Yeah, purpose and with how the city works and how everyone survives a lot.
Well, I think what's going to happen is, I think when these new houses come down here in the South, it's going to give gangs down here something to actually hold other than a pixie place or a pawn shop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We don't know what the benefits of that is going to be and what that brings, but if it's something reasonably decent, that you're going to see some wars for that, and that makes more sense.
Maybe I can sell weed from there.
If you can, you're going to be very rich, or maybe you can supply the gangs with the weed to sell from there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
You think about that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, 123.3. Anybody around? Hey, Hutch in the house. Edward, are you still in the city? Right. Edward is going to buy that house for the collective. He's actually going to pay for it too, which was cool of him to do. And Big E is he said give it a couple days and they're going to try and figure out terms. He said he wasn't a big fan of the whole circling thing, and he'd rather do the business by himself, one-on-one or with groups, us and the ballas. It's weird, bro. And I've driven past greens, purples, yellows. Nobody's doing shit. Oh, you guys aren't.
That they were going to have this meeting and got the Russians to even call us. And then they said, I don't like the way it went because we got showed the fuck up. So now we're just going to act like it never happened.
Yeah, I think that's it. I haven't talked to Speedy yet, so that's one thing that I want to do here. I'm doing a pill run right now. As soon as I'm done this pill run, I'm going to get a hold of Speedy and kind of get his thoughts on everything.
Alrighty, I'm doing a pawn run. I had the family telling me it's $500 a day, so
just give them the $500,
I'm going to.
Yep.
I'm going to.
I mean, if it's respect that they want, we always paid our tax. We will. The Green paid their tax at the house, so I got no reason to not pay tax. But I mean, if they're going to be at war with us, then I ain't paying for shit. I also had Vlad call me saying that he got more supplies and shit, so it seems like the Russians are fine too. I really don't. I'm seriously confused.
Fuck that guy. Fuck Vlad. I mean, we got. You said we cool with the chain gang, right?
Yeah, we good.
Then fuck Vlad. We gonna buy off of them. I don't want to give Vlad any more money. He was a fucking pussy in that fucking meeting. Fuck that guy.
I'm kind of with you, bro. I mean, I'm kind of with you. So we'll see how today goes. Let's just get suited up, get geared and ready to go. If shit gets popping, then let's do it.
Hell yeah. Let me tell you how bad it hurts to give these motherfuckers money.
I know, but it is true. If we want to be down there, we do have to pay the taxes like everybody else, even though I don't think really many other people do this, but do what we got to do.
Hey guys, who is it that holds down the bill place again? To clarify.
It's the Greens.
Alright.
Don't give them shit, though, unless they ask. And if they ask, say,
Yep.
OTT already gave you the pills for the runs.
I gotcha. I was just thinking of if I hopped behind the counter there, might be wise to talk to someone first about that or just see how it went.
No, they don't fuck with you then.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to really care, honestly.
If we pay him pawn, I feel like they'll just fuck off.
Actually, I was saying that once in a while I'm going to pop in there maybe and jump behind the counter with the guy selling the pills and sell some stress relieving agents, you know? So they can load up at the same time.
I love it.
I like it. Just one sec. Is there a reason why you on my boy's car?
I'm just leaning away from him to come outside.
I don't think he's coming outside.
Why?
I think he's probably looking to supply people with some marijuana to, help them unstress.
Oh, hi there, welcome.
So what you up to, Doug?
You know, I'm just chilling, just cleaning the glass back here. It's all dirty. Look at everyone in here. Holy cow.
Doug, you can tell him what you're doing.
Actually, I was just working on my notes. I was thinking perhaps I could sell people a couple joints to de-stress before they come do the pill run.
Honestly, that's a good idea.
So then they can grab a few J's at the same time, drop a couple pills off, smoke a sideways cigarette, and be on their way, and keep going and get more business for the pill place because people will be less stressed, I think.
I thought it was genius, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I think it's genius.
Yeah, I'm with you
Might
there
be
too.
dangerous.
Yep. Everything Doug touches is gold. I'm just going to tell you. Good luck.
See ya.
Yep.
I know at that point there's one person that you gotta pay for, and
100%.
so forth and so forth.
What up,
Now,
OG?
obviously, I'm not around 24/7, so I'm expecting that it's not gonna be I give you 6 names, you pay me for 6 people. If you have like 12 people doing the jobs.
OG, I was talking to them. I was basically telling them, with us running these new people on Oxy, that they can just come through us with the tax. We'll be able to pay it up front for them. And it's kind of as a respect thing. So obviously when we got motherfuckers running, we'll pay them for the guys who are going to run for those that tax.
And this is just for Oxy, right?
This is just for Oxy.
Okay.
Whenever that shit happens, you have our word that we're going to pay you the tax for it. So you guys, again, I'll reiterate
New
just for OTT to hear,
subscriber,
so you guys don't have to worry about us. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to gain your respect. And this is the way that we can show you guys that we do respect y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, we
And
Southside.
do have shit for free.
So we just gonna abide by the Southside rules. If y'all hold shit
Damn
down, we
straight.
gonna pay for it. It's really that simple.
Damn straight.
It's not overcomplicated. We ain't here to rip you off. We ain't here to step on your toes. We make enough money. We can share it. This is the type of business we gonna bring down here. We gonna make sure that this shit is popping for all of y'all. Believe you me.
All right. So
Man lost his fucking. He fell off the wagon, man. They saw Spiegel the other day.
I liked him. He was a good
You
guy.
should have all your boys doing Oxy, wear headphones.
There you go.
Appreciate
You know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, we'll come up with something. I mean, obviously we wear flannel, but all the guys working for us,
They ain't
we'll,
misfits, so you know.
No, they.
Like that's the thing. I got people who do.
That's what I mean. Just
they
give them
don't-
like
they don't rock green.
their own thing, you know?
Well, the
All
thing
they gotta
is
do
that
say they work for OTT.
yeah, that's it. Because the thing is, like, this
we already
pill
talked
shit
about
isn't
it.
even in the South, right? All the pill shit is not even in the South. So the only times you're ever gonna have conflict with these guys is if they coming in and out of here and you catch them coming in and out. But
Right.
don't worry about that. We're not here to rip you off. When we have people running, they gonna be running. Now, if I don't see y'all around, I'll just take note. That's why I came and gave your boy
we
20
already took it
pills.
all.
We gave
We took
20
all
pills
care
to
of
him.
it, OT.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, we already talked about all this. All of it's all ironed
Safe
out.
travels,
I'll fill
kid.
you in.
Thank you. Have a good one. I appreciate the honesty and y'all coming forward with it.
Of course, man. Like we said before, y'all want respect, give us an opportunity to show it. That's all we ask. Because when y'all, get us in a corner and we can't say shit, we can't prove ourselves. Here's my thing. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I feel like I'm pretty cool with Ghost. He's a good buddy of mine, in my opinion. Again, he could feel completely different, but I feel like I'm pretty cool with them. And I was even cooler with Big E. Yet Big E takes a 20K hit on me and shoots me in my fucking knees when I've never done shit to this motherfucker. And he rolls up at me at my work at PDM. Now, it's hard to sit there and be told that I don't have respect. Have you ever seen me be disrespectful to you, motherfucker?
Nah,
Have you
not
ever
at
seen me
all,
be
bro.
disrespectful to you? Every time I roll up on you boys, y'all roll up on me, I've been nothing but cool, and I get a 20K hit taken out on me by Big E. So it's hard to sit here and say that we're going to have respect for Big E. When it comes to the Vagos, obviously, shit's happened between us and them. So again, it's going to be hard for us to sit here and say, we got respect for this, we got respect for that. With y'all motherfuckers, since I've been here, obviously, y'all have had your shit in the past, but since I've been here, I feel like the respect has been given and received very, very much so.
I'm also going to give you a little piece of advice right now. Y'all say motherfucker a lot. Careful with that when you talk to ghosts.
I know.
Like, I don't care. Cussing is like fucking, it's part of my vocabulary. You can say all the shit you want. But Ghost, he's high on that respective, so.
Yeah,
I talk to Ghost every time I see him in the city. Me and him talk for at least 15 minutes. We cool. At least I hope so. I mean, after yesterday, who the fuck knows who I'm cool with now?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was.
Hey, bud, you there?
There was a lot of
I'm here.
tension, a lot of fucking
my buddy Tupac's here at the bill shop inside. If you want to chat, you might be
Sorry about that.
interested in hearing more about some jobs around town.
I don't think.
I'll be in a minute. So
Say
yeah,
that again. I didn't hear you. Doug was fucking.
There are a
There'll be
lot
more
of people who
meetings.
were hot-headed at that meeting. That's pretty much what
Way
he's
too
trying to
many.
say.
that's what it was,
There was a lot
man.
There's a lot of tension.
Suck.
The thing is, like, I only spoke when I had a valid point. There were a lot of times where things were said just to be said. Like, I only said, yo, like, you say you wouldn't talk to people.
Oh, he is there.
You talk to everyone but the people who own the car, which
I'll
I
clean your
find
car
out
for you.
you didn't know. So, like, that's a miscommunication on everyone's part.
Mm-hmm. They say, what are you going? What do you give? What do you bring to the South? I mean, I think y'all are feeling that right now. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning, man. We're gonna bring money down to all y'all because that's how we work. You know what I mean? We ain't just. You gonna see, kid. You gonna see, man. We gonna bring some value to the South, and y'all are gonna make money from it too. Don't worry about that.
You just said that?
I think we should throw a content.
Let's not say that, all right?
What?
Grinders? That's.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, the reality of it is, we not lazy. So what? Like, grinding is what we had to do in order to get in the position we are. That's just the
how I
truth,
started,
man.
too.
Oh, it's
That's just the
But
truth.
The only thing is, I don't want people coming around shouting, OTT, like they're openly saying, we grinding and shit, blah blah blah, and then now y'all have a bigger problem because you being known as the grinder of the Southside. And I mean,
Why is that a bad thing?
Why
That's
is that a
making y'all
bad
money.
thing? Like, why do I have to be broken and non-ambitious
No,
to be accepted down here, or what?
no,
We
it's not. It's not
grinding. I mean-
grinding is making your money's fine, right? But and I'm not saying this is you, all right? Don't jump the gun when I say this. But for example, I'm sick and tired of going to the jewelry store and that shit being hanged. I'm sick and tired of going to 24/7 and that shit being hanged. You see in your grinders, people might start assuming, it's OTT's person doing this.
Oh, they already do assume it.
And that's
I mean,
what I'm
there's-
saying. Let's not say your grinders because it'll kind of put that stigma down.
Fuck, bro, if you want it, come get it. Beat us there, man. I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to do? Is it a ticket system? Are we ordering a sub from Subway?
Bro,
Shit,
like,
we could hit
we're
it
criminals.
together.
There's
bro.
no-
Like,
what it is, kid, what it is they know how hard we work and actively work. So when the shit isn't there and it isn't available, they just assume. They just need a scapegoat. They need somebody to blame for their inconsistencies of being consistent. Does that make sense?
Right.
You know,
Right.
they need a scapegoat to say, "Oh, it's never available. It must be OTT."
No,
it's
no,
like,
no,
nah, motherfucker. I'm proactive, man. I could go to every corner around here, and no offense, two of you guys are standing over here, chilling, holding down your block like you supposed to. But I'm out here hustling, and I got fucking several people right now working for me, and I'm about to make 10 times what you make off me, quote unquote, grinding and hustling. And that's no disrespect to you. That just means that I'm just trying to be efficient with my time. That's all that is.
No, exactly.
Yo, what up,
Efficiency is key, and time is money. I completely get
Hell
that.
yeah.
I'm just trying to look out for y'all.
I
don't
feel
want
you.
people saying OTT, the grinder of the Southside, and then now the Southside getting a bad name because whatever. I don't know. I just know. I know it's not you guys who are doing the jewelry store because I've cussed up the Russians already for sitting out front of that bitch waiting.
Mm-hmm.
we didn't say it.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't
But
say
we the
nothing.
scapegoats.
Mhm.
Every time some shit hits the fan, we the scapegoats. Every single motherfucking time. We always the ones who get the blame put on us. Do we sit here and bitch and complain about it? No. We keep our head down. We keep doing what we're doing. But at the end of the day, what we do is gonna benefit you. You're gonna be able to sit in your fucking house with your feet up, drinking a fucking beer and hanging out with the boys while making money.
Hell
while
yeah.
we out here sweating and grinding every single day, where these motherfuckers are gonna want to sit here and bullshit us and talk shit about us, but we don't fucking care.
I got to deal with the headaches, kid.
helping you.
I got to deal with the headaches. All you got to do is get those passive checks, baby. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So,
All right, well, I mean, that's all I really want to say. I mean, if y'all trying to be Southside, I have no problem with that. The only problem I have, the one problem, is y'all trying to evict the Aztecas. I can't agree with, well, you know, you guys aren't, again, no disrespect, y'all ain't Southside yet until everyone agrees on it, but it's, like, I can't agree with y'all trying to kick out a Southside crew after we just did, you know, the Southside Unified shit.
I see what you're saying, but, you know, just before I bought those houses, and I told Speedy, I told Ghost, Ghost told Dex, I told Big E that we were going to take and the Russians, that we were going to take out the Aztecas once and for all. They're going to be gone. They all loved it. They were like, fuck yeah, go for it, dude. But the moment we bought property, that was when they all banded together like, oh, no, you can't run out the Aztecas. It's like, bro, we a gang, they a gang, we now down here. If we want to beef with them, we want to try and run them out, that's their problem, man. That shouldn't be your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to go out there and they want to actually become a real gang, not someone that's just here by default, but one that wants to go on the streets and work and get new people so that they actually have presence when they holding down Pond, they holding down big areas down the south, real estate, when they're not really providing any value to the South. They ain't bringing no money down here. They ain't doing nothing for y'all. What are they doing for the South other than just rep blue? So we are looking to take them out to actually put some work down here and bring some business down here and put some more money in your pockets. I don't see blue down here giving you guys 4, 6, 20 pills for having people run shit. So what kind of value are they bringing? You know what I'm saying?
I hear where you're coming from. But on the same token, I mean, like, the ballers don't give me shit. You know what I mean? Everybody has a different value. Whether it be you can call on them to come help you when you need it, etc., etc. I mean, y'all already told me y'all grinders, your words. So I know y'all can bring money down here. It's just I just don't want to see Aztecas kicked out. Just because y'all want to take their turf.
I think it's more of just because they've always been here. I don't think it has anything to do with the turf. Let's just say what it is, man. I mean, change is weird, huh? Be kind of weird to not see blue rep down here. Next thing you know it, you got plaid.
Motherfucker, you wearing blue? You wearing plaid, but it's still blue in my eyes. Right?
Yeah, it's more like a teal.
Teal, cyan. Yeah. But whatever. I mean, I don't want to see. I'm more than willing to, as I guess not my call, but I'm more than happy to see another color reps down here. I just don't want to see color get replaced.
I feel you. Because my thing is I told Violet this, when we run your ass out, why don't you go back to your other street and build up and then come back and take your shit back? Once you become a real hard crew, why don't you come and fight for it? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird to be a big Southside gang, but you have no presence. Nobody feels what you do. You're like a memory. It's almost like a it's like a memory. It's like
the thing, man. With the family, we see we see y'all every single day, no matter what the time zone is. We see at least one of y'all. With the Ballas, same shit. They've grown themselves to be that. In that opportunity, you can't tell me a month and a half ago when Big E was basically holding down the cul-de-sac by himself, he'd be able to do what he's doing right now. The homie's grown.
Sure.
He put in the work and he built it back up, man, and that's respect.
And this is what I'm leading to right now. You guys are currently pretty much rejuvenating, like maybe possibly rejuvenating the Aztecas, because up until recently, I mean, I haven't heard them pulling anybody in, and now they are.
That's why they call me Dr. Phil, baby. We bring families together.
We want them to do it, but we want them to rebuild and then come and get us, come get us. I want to. I want the fight to be. I don't want to sit here and go body 3 versus 1, 1 versus 4 of these motherfuckers like I have been. It's boring to me.
I want these
motherfuckers to put up a fight.
We all Southside, right? You want to see your Southside? Okay, well, here's the thing. I was holding on the block by myself against the Vagos. I went and I fought them 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even give a shit. It's you gotta hold down what you gotta hold down. So being by yourself, yeah, sure, it sucks. But she's not gonna give up. Fucking whatever his name is, Jose, he's not gonna give up. They're even if they're by themselves. I think it's just this fight you guys are bringing is helping them, but kicking them out is probably a bit too much.
Well, I don't think we can really kick them out, right? I think I think what it is we gonna ride their asses until they don't want no more, right?
Oh no, there's 100%.
It's a figure of speech.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say like get the fuck out, like we own your shit, like you know, it's physically impossible. We almost have to beat them to submission until they're like fuck it, you know, or meet us halfway, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the real true way to get someone out of their house is just cut off all their ways of making money, war of attrition.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
I mean,
that's what we were planning on doing, really. That's why we shut down that pond from them. That's why we ain't taxing it. Now what? Now Big E and the Russians said they're holding down the pond for a week. Now, if we weren't part of all this, would they really be doing that? Yeah. That's bringing value now to Purple and the Russians now going to be making money. You know what I'm saying? This is how the circle revolves, but nobody wants to put respect on our names for the things we're doing. It's not even just the Aztecas. Look what we did yesterday, man. That was one of the biggest compliments that the Southside could have ever given us. The stage. You know, because if we were nobodies, if we were literally nobodies, they would have said, fuck this guy. Why are we wasting our breath? Why? Just go kill this motherfucker. Yet, they told me that we were going to have a problem, and look at us. We talking like gentlemen right now. The Vagos didn't do shit. Me and Big E talked for about 20 minutes this morning. We cool. So, you know, where is the smoke? Where is the heat? That was a compliment in my books. You know, I
think we giving you the respect that we're trying to, because before we even talk to you, we all said let's take this slowly. Let's not jump the gun, and let's not let's nobody pull out no weapons. You know what I mean? It's a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Southside. That's what we're trying to get into. Like we're tired of the whole blah 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 right away. Like where's the initiation? Where's the escalation?
Damn straight. We have to get to that.
That's what I like. That's what I like.
That's why I be going around with my baseball bat sometimes. And I'll beat the fuck out of you with my bat and run away, but you can still walk, but you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like there's escalation to it. Which is why it would bring me to kicking them out. That I don't see escalation to that.
Well, that's because you weren't part of that's because you weren't part of it. What you don't realize is there's been 6 weeks of build up with the Aztecas. They almost gave up their name, man. And I'm not making that up. They almost kicked themselves out of the motherfucking city.
Yeah, no, I completely know. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, but yet what? We're the bad guys when we want to go, okay, now we're actually going to kick you out. You know what I mean? But they were ready to dissolve the name completely, bro. Become misfits. That was my play to get Southside territory 6 weeks ago. And it almost worked. Unfortunately, it didn't. So here we are today after Violet backstabbed us. And I look at Violet as the leader of the Aztecas, even though Antonio is. She's the one who's on the streets bleeding for this motherfucker. If I'm just going to keep it real.
Fucking true.
So, I mean, I feel you. Listen, the Aztecas and I, we can continue to talk. You know what I mean? You know, if the Southside is going to show us a little bit of respect, maybe this would be an opportunity for us to show a little bit of respect to the Aztecas. Maybe we can work something out. You know, it's give and take.
Yeah.
If that's all,
I think what you should do, though, and this is me thinking about the health of the Southside right now. Don't end the war. Keep the pressure, because I like what I'm seeing with them. They're growing. Just keep a little bit of pressure on them, but ease off a bit. That's just my suggestion. You're your own man. I can only give you my suggestion, right?
I feel you. You want me to motivate them, but don't fucking crush their dreams.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Exactly.
Well,
then at that point, you can have the war that you want.
That's right. They got to be committed, though. I'm just not seeing that shit. But we'll find out what they all about.
Oh, this motherfucker told me they got more members overnight. So I mean,
perfect. There you go. You see?
8 of them in the city last night.
There you go. You see? Now we
I
talking.
mean, and you honestly, I feel like you guys have made them want to have a presence. You know.
Hell yeah.
So
they needed purpose, good. They needed purpose.
Each other's throat. That's good for the South.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. So we'll see.
And also, I mean, again, I remember when I told you the whole past the bridge thing. You said that's bullshit. Let me give you a little bit more clarification on that. So, if
there you go,
we at war, me and you. Let's just say we at war, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you chased me past that bridge. I took the L. You won. Right?
Mm-hmm.
However, if I do something where I'm fucking with your property, I'm taking your car, I'm robbing you, I have one of your people, by all fucking means, you can shoot the fuck out of whoever passed that bridge. We just don't initiate past the bridge.
Right. So if you're at the hospital and you roll up and the Chicago's there, you haven't been fighting down here, you know, that at that point you would keep it.
Yo,
you call them names.
Yeah, I'll drive by and
and
drive off.
We just talking, brother. We just talking.
That's all what the bridge rule I was talking about is. It's yeah, I mean, it may look like it gets broken, but
it does, man.
With just cause.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, and listen, we'll abide by that, but you know, let's be real, man. The rules in the Southside apply until it's inconvenient for the motherfuckers that are against the ropes. Things have. I've spent a lot of time down here, kid, and I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? Instead of reminiscing about what it was, you know, let's start a new forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And speaking
you
about,
have our word that we will abide by it. Will people abide by it?
We'll see.
Give
we'll
it
see.
to us. We'll see. But we're gonna do it.
All right. I seen you drop bill. Did you pick it up, Gino? Gino?
What?
Did you pick up what boy dropped?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, you good. Okay, so speaking of which, I know you're an artist, OTT. I'm actually now majority stock owner of Bahama Mamas.
Damn. Okay.
And
hell yeah,
I want to kind of revive that place.
You want some cream pie in the club?
Yeah, one of you can want to start running your tracks down there. You can make money. I make money, and it's a good way to cool off when you're not in the South.
Hell yeah! Hey, if I can do some live performances and you making me some money, you gonna pay me? I can bring down the city. You know, my name sells out motherfucking places. As long as I'm getting paid, baby, I don't mind doing some concerts from time to time. I haven't done one in a minute.
I know, and that's the thing.
Amigo,
like, I feel like the music scene in the city's kind of dwindled down, and I kind of want to pick it back up.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have a nice little song pretty fucking soon, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just say I've been inspired as of late.
Oh, word.
Hell yeah. But I'm down to do a concert.
All right. I'm still working it out, but I'll definitely keep in touch with you about that, because
they put a bunch of your new songs on there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got it?
See if you can get the rest of it.
You know any other artists in the city? Or?
You know what? My boy Clarence, he's one hell of a singer. He would definitely do some shit. Yep, he is
incredible.
That motherfucker can sing.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Damn right.
Well, tell him about the opportunity, see what he thinks.
Okay.
Once I figure out more information,
I'm
get back
listening.
to you. You can let me know what he thinks.
All right, I will. 100%.
All right, perfect.
Hey, it was good talking to you guys. I feel like we really needed this, and I'm glad we ironed all this shit out, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not trying to shoot nobody. Y'all got, I don't know if y'all got wives or kids or whatever at home. I'm not trying to take nobody's mom and dad.
I got a dog.
Damn straight.
And I got a.
Damn it,
Take it a day at a time.
Yeah. I got no.
It's true.
Hell yeah. This might be one of my boys finishing up. Nope.
They said they don't like us calling ourselves grinders. Fuck that shit.
Well, dude, I mean,
grinders.
if they want, we are grinders, and if that bugs them, then I mean, if they want us to call ourselves hustlers, then we can call ourselves hustlers. The reality is, dude,
it's the same shit, different words.
I know. The reality is they're sitting around doing nothing, and we're active, and we're bringing money to them, and we're gonna make way more than they are. That doesn't make us bad. That just makes us hungry.
Again, and that's what I told them. So basically, the conversation I had with them is, I said, listen, All I ask is for a little bit of discretion. If we got motherfuckers running and they say, yo, I'm running for the Misfits, just put it on a piece of paper. Let me know later, and I will fucking pay you.
Hell yeah.
And they were like, oh, well, I never thought of it like that. And I was like, that's all we ask, motherfucker. Like,
well, I mean, do some work then. If you want to get paid, do some motherfucking work. You know?
Exactly. And I told him, I said, in relation with this, when we make runs or when we do runs, we'll keep track of that shit. We make sure you get paid. So you only have 6 oxy, but then we end up giving you 20 oxy because that's the runs we did. And he's like, well, we don't have that kind of trust. And I said, give us an opportunity. The fuck do you want us to do to build trust if you don't let us have a chance to?
Yeah, bro.
Obviously, we're never actually going to give them the full amount of oxy that we do run, because in that case, we're going to be giving them hella oxy. But we're going to give them a good bit either way, more than they get from anyone else.
You goddamn right. I mean, we've just given Green like 40 plus oxy in the last 48 hours, literally. And that's on the streets at $300 a pop. That ain't no small amount of money. What the fuck is the Green collected from anybody else? Nothing, man.
Shit.
Nothing.
They probably haven't collected 40 oxy from the ballas in the last 4 months.
I love how they brought up jewelry and shit. I'm not trying to offend you. It's like, bro, just say what it is. Like, everybody hitting that shit. And I never wanted to cuss out on the Russians, but that motherfucker Vlad, he runs up that he sits there all the time. He runs up, he hits 2 cases and he leaves, bro. Like it's not, and you know what? If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. I ain't got no problem with that shit, because I'll go up behind him and clean it up. I don't give a fuck. But
like, it ain't times we've rolled up and it's been the Russians hitting
I know, dude. I'm gonna be honest. They do it more than we do. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. They really do. But I got no problem with it. I got no problem with it. Do what you want, man. I don't care.
But everyone has a problem with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, but they cool with the Russians. It's the same thing with Speedy, right? He's a snitch. He even said he was a snitch. But since it's Speedy, in their eyes, he's not a snitch. But if I did the same thing, it'd be the end of the world. It's no different, right? If you on the good side, they're gonna turn a blind eye to everything because it's not convenient for them in their operation and their friendships. That's just how it is. Fuck, that hurt.
What the heck was that?
That was a ghost local.
I'm glad you got in front of me there.
I highly suggest the gang that actually puts some respect on our name and allows us to do what we do without bitching and complaining, they're going to be the ones that's going to benefit the most, because we're going to bring them the money.
Yeah. And they're going to realize,
oh, you have to sit in here first, yeah.
All good. They're going to realize. They give us a chance. They'll realize it.
Hell yeah.
It was funny, man. So he's sitting there, and me and him are talking, and he goes, so what's your guys' plans with the Aztecs? And I looked at him, and I said, man, why the fuck are you asking me that question? And he goes, well, I just wanted to know the plans, with the Aztecs. Obviously, y'all run about the city, this, that, and the other. I said, bro, why are you asking me? That's an OTT question. At the end of the day, I'll just shoot. That's it.
Hell yeah.
I'm the muscle. I ain't the one who lays out the fucking plans.
Hey, man.
Like
he said,
used to the dogs
I found a boat.
A say.
I see a boat.
All right, I want you to meet this guy, all right?
No problem. I'm down at the pill place. I got another guy meeting up with me right now to drop off some pills, and I got another guy about to run a pill.
And you also have the collective, who is running pills currently right now for us, and we also have Dante, who's about to start running pills for us.
This is what I like to hear, baby. This is what I like to hear.
Also, I have some shit I need to send you via email that was sent to me from the collective, and I think you're gonna kind of lose your mind over it.
Sounds good, baby. Oh, speaking of collective, we need to get a hold of Edward. I'm gonna give him a call, see if he's still in the city. I saw Milton.
He's here. He's with Milton. They're just hanging out. I'm gonna be in my head for a few though, but he is here.
Okay. Is there any way that you could get him to go down and buy that house? Or you buy him?
Oh, I don't think that's not gonna happen by the sounds of it. Milton was saying that Mr. Payne said we weren't supposed to sell those or something.
What?
I would talk to Milton about it. I think is the best thing. It doesn't
What the
sound,
fuck is going on
Yeah,
with
it doesn't
Milton
sound
lately?
like it's gonna work.
All right.
Milton, hope it's probably just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I think so too.
I guess it sounds like he got in a bit of trouble for selling all the houses or something like that. So maybe just chat with him and see what it's all about.
Well, it doesn't make any sense because Mr. Payne was going to sell us those houses anyway, but his head popped. And so we just got Milton to do it. He was literally in the process, but I started singing and his head exploded.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's how it went down, but
That's exactly how it went down. He was quite literally
dancing, yeah.
in the process of selling us more houses, but his head popped.
Yeah, that's right. He was trying to sell. Was it the one to Hutch when we were dancing and singing?
Yes, sir.
Damn. All right. Well, hopefully it's just a misunderstanding. Just chat it out with Milton. I think when next time he's.
Yo, who drives that blue sports car? The tuner.
I think one of the Aztecas does. What's his face?
I'm seeing it right now. It's driving down in the middle, going towards Pink Cage.
All right.
I'll be in my head, bud.
Just keep an eye on him.
False alarm. It was Benji.
All right. I just got. Let me see. Just got 17 more pills and 9 more pixie sticks.
God damn.
Yep, we should be pretty close to the 500.
We got like 50 at the crib from that last shipment we got from all the other guys.
All right, so if Milton doesn't sell us another house, we got enough houses down here anyway, so it's not a big deal. But we're going to have to get one of our current houses and use it as a stash. We might have to use monks.
Agreed. And this is why, when people ask why we bought so many so quick, because this shit.
Yep.
Things change
Yep.
so fast.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's all good. We've got our foothold down here. We got enough houses. Here we go. Hey, what up, Edward?
Hey, Milton doesn't want to sell the house.
Where is Milton at right now? Are you with him?
I'm no longer with him. He's gonna sell another house with another client right now. He said you basically lied to him, and he's not gonna sell anything to you.
What do you mean I lied to him? What?
Apparently, you told him that Payne was okay with him selling these houses, and he got reprimanded by Payne to not sell any of those houses afterwards.
What the fuck? Payne was
For
gonna
sell.
Payne was selling them to us, but his head exploded. I even made a deal with him.
That's not how Milton told me. He said Payne was very upset with him, and also you lied about the closing cost you had talked about with Payne. So either Payne is giving like different messages to you and him.
I think Payne's fucking with him. Because Payne had given us a deal. I sang him a song, and I was putting his name in the sex weapon song. He said he was going to sell us a couple of houses. We were getting ready to do the second one, and his head exploded. And then we hadn't seen him again. And then Payne texts me. Actually, one sec. Let me actually see if I still have my... It was a $5,000 closing cost. 1 second. Give me a sec. Where's Payne? Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We got what we wanted. It's all good. It doesn't matter. But
Right, so Milton basically told me to ask someone else if they are willing to sell the house to us, but he's not gonna do it.
All right, sounds good. Maybe the Southside has been talking to Payne. You know what I mean? Maybe they threaten him. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. But this is kind of weird. But anyway, it's all good, baby. Don't worry about it. We got a few houses, so I can use one of the ones we got.
That's all good.
All right, sounds good, brother.
If you need anything else, Doug was there too for like half of the conversation. But yeah, he sounded like very upset about this.
It's all good, baby. Don't worry about it.
Good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, so you're not going to believe this, Hutch.
Let me know.
So Milton apparently told Edward he's not selling us any more houses down there. If we want to try a different real estate agent, we can. But apparently Payne told Milton that he wasn't supposed to sell us houses, even though Payne was selling us the houses, but his head exploded, so we weren't able to actually buy the rest of the houses. So I'm thinking.
I thought that was weird too.
Yeah. I'm thinking, and you were there too, right, Doug?
I was dancing.
You're
in the street.
telling me
Exactly.
Payne was trying to sell those under the fucking table.
Exactly, and I think what it is I think the South might have actually got in contact with Payne, and he's trying to blame it on
Cover
Milton.
it up.
Exactly. I guarantee, because they mentioned Payne quite a few times, and I bet you they've threatened him, or he's trying to make it seem like because Milton apparently got in trouble for it and was told not to sell anymore. So I think he's just kind of covering his own ass. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but that's just what he literally was selling us the houses. He said there's more of them. He was getting ready to sell us more, and then he was, you know what? I do even more, but I'm so busy. I got shit I got to do, and then his head pops, and then that's it. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, we got enough houses down here anyway, so I mean, we're good.
That still cracks me up. Well, at least we can tell everybody, hey, y'all can fight for one.
No, not even. I'm just going to pretend like we have it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's in our hood, right? So, we'll get it eventually. I'll get another real estate agent, and I'll work them.
Well, I'm just in here watering the plants here. There's a ton.
So here's the thing. We're going to have to either get Monk or Doug to use their place as the stash house for the collective.
I'd prefer monkeys with all the seeds and everything I got.
I know, I do too. The problem is I think Monkey's going to get in a lot more trouble than you. You know what I mean?
Hey, question for you guys. I got the collective here. They're telling me about the tax stuff. Do I want to go ahead and let them know to let them say that they're running for Misfits, or we still want to keep that on the DL? Right?
We want to keep that on the DL, so they're going to have to pay their own tax, and then we'll reimburse them.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let him know.
So, Doug, the thing is... Fuck. I know, I see what you're saying. Are you inside your crib right now, Doug?
Yeah, I'm in here.
You want to come out and let me in?
Yep.
All right, so here's my dilemma. This is what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah, if someone else is in here, and not even in a bad way, stuff will go missing.
Uh-huh.
So someone will think they're going to, I'll give it back or this, that, or the other. And because it's already have just with a couple people at my other place.
Okay.
It'd be tricky.
All right, so here's what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to talk to Raja. I'm going to let Raja know that I would like it to get...
Yo, y'all coming down to the block?
We're already on the block.
I can let him in here.
Do you want to come in my place and talk?
Yeah, we can wait for him. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no problem. I got
Basically, what I'm trying to do right now is I need to get a spot for the collective, right? I don't want Tommy, I don't want Hutch or me.
Hey, Doug, can you come unlock this door for us, or are you guys in my place right now?
I think I can probably get Raja, and then we can share the stash house. Problem is Raja's never in the city around the time that these guys were in the city.
Hutch is with Kyle from the collective, you said?
You have to unlock it?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, bring him in here. Bring him in.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'll just be watering and stuff. I got a lot to water.
All right. So now,
this is Kyle.
Hey, what up, Kyle? How you doing?
Hey.
You collective, right?
Yeah.
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 You were up at the
meeting. You saw me
meeting
at the pond earlier.
Yeah. Cool.
So Kyle was the one. Go ahead and check that email I sent you, OT. Kyle did some detective work for us yesterday night. Go ahead and tell him what you told me.
So basically, like, it looked like the Azzies were doing more initiations and shit. And then whenever you guys aren't around, they tax the shit out of pawn. Like, someone broke pawn, and they were asking me to tax for next go-around and just prepay it and everything. And like, oh, yeah, da-da-da, talking all this shit. And then going around the city, like, some people were talking shit about you guys, fucking memeing on you, all that shit. All while you guys are sleeping. So it's like, what the fuck are people doing? Like, they're talking all this shit, and it wasn't just like it looked like a Vagos or some shit.
Oh, of course, we got the whole South pissed at us right now.
Yeah, and then like over there, I was running the pawn, and like purples were checking up for green if I paid my tax or not. And it's like
Purples are checking for the family and making sure people pay the family tax.
Yeah, they were just asking around, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I remember used to be coming down here being scared to come down here, and it's like, now it's just like a goddamn like, what are you gonna do? Hug me to death?
It's a circus. Yep, the Care Bear stare.
Oh yeah, fucking like
we call
fucking
them
taste
Skittles.
the rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. Skittle gang. It's unbelievable, man.
Well, I mean, it's good to know. I mean, listen, we putting a fire on their ass, right? But they only initiating. Look how they're initiating. They got like little ants. They're like little workers, and they just wearing blue. Like, you know what I mean? It's quite funny.
I actually even went over there and to see because
were they like, hey, how would you like to join the Aztecas?
No,
the Azteca
like,
fair.
Who's this? And they're like, I'm like, I told them my name because I'm casual around here still. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then they went and got, like, one of the unmarks and went and fought Azteca. And then at the end, like, he got knocked the fuck out. But, and then he said, throw him in colors after they get him up. So I'm assuming it was the initiation. Like, 4 greens there. And then, like, 8 blues. Stupid. So it's like, what the fuck are they doing? I don't know.
Shit. That's why the family was talking about how they've been building up and shit like that. We lighting a fire under their ass. They looking to be, look, where are they? They got so many motherfuckers. What are they doing? They doing the graveyard shift, Aztecas? And they're gonna try and like
that's exactly what they're doing. They're all pulling graveyard.
Oh,
and they're all doing
God. Scared motherfuckers.
Imagine this. All right, OT, let me tell you this. Imagine getting 8 more motherfuckers in your crew, and not one of them have the testicular fortitude to show their fucking face.
Bro, Hutch, you know what we're gonna do, Hutch? I'm gonna shoot you an email. We're gonna set up a motherfucking time.
I've already said it.
Where we're doing a graveyard shift, and ain't nobody gonna know about it on a certain night. We're gonna show up, and we're gonna light these motherfuckers up all night long.
Yeah, I'm usually on, so if you need me on that graveyard shift for anything, just let me know.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the hitters on. We're gonna do a fucking impromptu graveyard shift.
You know who we need to contact?
Who that?
Skinner.
Woo! I'm gonna shoot Skinner I'm gonna shoot Skinner an email. I'm gonna say, yo, bro,
you, Skinner,
this is
Tommy
the date.
Jason?
This is the time. I don't want nobody to know about it. And we gonna come in like the motherfucking hit squad.
No eyes.
And we gonna nothing. We gonna come in like the motherfucking ninja hit squad, and we gonna let these motherfuckers know. We gonna light these motherfuckers up. They think they safe. They gonna be outside pond just chilling with all they. I don't give a fuck if there's 8 of them out there. I'm gonna bring out the Tommy gun and I'm gonna go say, yo, what up, players? Misfits, baby. Get the fuck off our turf. Hell yeah.
At least we know now the 100% time that these motherfuckers they shooting for 3. That's the time.
Yeah, it's usually like anywhere from midnight to like 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. That's the graveyard shit, but we gonna put them in the graveyard. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, even if you need me to like scope out with like a fucking camera, because that's what I usually do.
That's great. You know what? If you're in the city at that time, and you can keep emailing me this intel. That'd be great. It'd be nice to know who's in their group. Who are the people? Who are people that are being initiated? Because they might be out in the city right now, just not repping colors, scared. So we can find out who these motherfuckers are, then we can start running up on these bitches throughout the day.
Looking like when you guys are awake, they stop repping their colors now. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this gangbanging or what?
Well, that's like that motherfucker we saw on the street wasn't repping his colors, right? We had to ask him if he was an Azteca.
Shoes on.
Yep. I see what they're doing.
These motherfuckers is then if they selling weed on their block. That's the only time, and even then they ain't wearing their own colors. Other than that, they stay their ass out of the Southside, which is hysterical to me.
Man, I grew up in some not good parts, and like all these gangs would stay hidden in the schools, like with the kids. They would just rep the shoelaces, and it seems like that's what they're fucking doing now. They're running like kid shit where they just rep the shoelaces so they stay incognito. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
this ain't
it's
kid
unbelievable.
shit.
No, the last Azteca I fucking shot was only wearing fucking tennis shoes. That's it. And then you got Violet, who just bleeds for her fucking crew, and everybody else is too pussy to do that. Too much dignity to go out there knowing that they finna get blasted just to rep their name,
Bro, I'm so ready, dude. I'm so ready to fucking bang with these Aztecas. Like,
do this.
I really am ready, dude. It makes me want to like go to sleep right now and then wake up in like fucking 8 hours and then just come into the city and just. That's what I feel like doing, kid. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But hey, you know what? They got to do what they got to do. They got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just finding it like weak shit that they're doing. Like I don't even get scared coming down here anymore. It's like what the fuck.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.